Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Place in the Middle podcast. My name is Amy.
And I'm Butter, and today we're just gonna do kind of like end of the year recap,
Uh-huh.
what things we're looking forward to. I think it's just kind of like evaluate like the year.
Yeah, it's
maybe?
kind of like a
Review.
review of
Yeah,
the year.
review.
Yeah,
That's
of
better.
what has been happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just kind of like what's going on in our lives right now, and
Right.
things that are ramping up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you think of this year, how would you, I guess,
Honestly, I
summarize
achieved
it?
so much. It was intense though. It was like there was
You know
a
what? Yeah.
girl. There were so many things going on. I'm telling
know.
you. Remember that first episode that we talked about how
Yes.
like January we're dying,
Right.
and I thought that was bad.
Yeah.
No, it kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Yes.
The responsibility, like the Lord is stretching me.
Me too. This year was a stretching year, a growing year,
Definitely. Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, I can still remember the first episode we did at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
And we were like, I'm tired, and it's just January, and it keeps going on
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
This year, I'm not gonna lie, it's been rough. Like, it's been a rough year,
Yeah.
but it's like it's a good year. It's like a growing year.
I feel like we got to that one point where like we knew it's not gonna get like any better.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of just like embrace it and just fight it head on.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's
There's no way to deal with an issue except for head on.
that's true.
And like when you try to avoid it or go around it, it's like you're prolonging the process of getting to the other side.
You had to do it anyways.
You have to
so
go
might
through
as well
it.
just
go
go.
for it.
Just
Yeah.
do it.
And
Yeah.
it's painful. And to be honest, some parts of this year, I feel like I blacked out and then like came out the other side. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Right.
just been it's just like one after the other, and you just got to keep going. And then when I felt better later, I look back and I'm like, what happened? Like, what
Right.
did we do?
And thank
You know?
goodness it's over, kind of deal.
Thank God. Like, I'm just like, I'm so glad it's over. I'm so glad, I'm so glad I went through it. I
Yeah.
think some of the things that it was a growing process. I don't think there was a way for me to learn some lessons without going through these things.
Definitely. Yeah. And it has been such a like now looking back, like I said, like it was such a busy year, but I think I enjoyed it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of lessons, but along the way there were a lot of like fun times too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I learned to be really grateful for the things that I have in the midst of really hard circumstances.
Right.
And so then it didn't feel super bad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
I don't think I
definitely.
felt hopeless. I just felt like, man, I'm going through a rough season, but there are still so many things to be grateful for.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I blacked out, I think, some months this last year, but there's so much to still be very like, wow, the Lord has really blessed me in this season as well.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. How about, well, now we're literally in November. Today is what, November 20th?
Yeah.
And like next month already, you're getting married. So how's that?
Girl.
Your face. It's ramping up.
It's crazy because like we have been engaged for a year and around 3 to 4 months,
Yeah.
which honestly, like, I love that I have long engagement, but at the same time, I think that was a bit too much. Like, I think maybe less than a year is good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think because at first I was like, oh, I can have time to plan my wedding, guys. But the thing is, with planning wedding, especially in Thailand, everything the intensity would come at like the last second.
That's what I was thinking too.
So this last month,
yeah.
I'm still trying to get everything done. I mean, I got most of the things done, and
Right.
it's gonna be like all covered by the day that
Yeah.
of my wedding. But then, yeah, it's
I
like
think it's like finalizing everything is at the end
Right.
anyways. So like you
Right.
can't do it a year and a half before
Exactly.
on some
Exactly.
of these details.
exactly. There are things that you can like check it off in the like a year before like your venue,
Right,
and
right.
everything. Like we just like I think last month we finished doing our like music playlist. We submit all like the music to all the musicians
Yeah.
that we're gonna be using in church and like in the reception.
Yeah.
And yeah, I literally last week I just finished the wedding program. I made it myself
Yeah.
on Canva because I'm like,
Right.
I'm gonna do this myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally have to have a checklist because like right now there are so many
Yeah.
things going on that I can't keep it all in here.
Definitely. There's
Yeah.
too many details, little bits that you need to
Yeah.
like sign off on.
And wedding is like it's just one part of my life. You know, I still have work. I still have
Yeah.
like my nephews. I still
Right.
have like, girl, adulting is crazy
Yeah, you're multitasking on a lot of different things.
on a different level as well.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's close. And I could feel the intensity of it, like just thinking about it, I'm like, I'm sure I bet she's gonna be busy the next couple of
Yeah.
weeks up leading up to the wedding anyways.
Yeah. It's true. I literally like the last week, so a weekend before my wedding, I literally just took a leave because I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna, at least I have 1 week. So usually my schedule is Saturday is the busiest day for me. Like it is crazy how busy it is. So I decided to take that day off.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Which is great. Yeah.
that's true. I'm like, I don't mind that they dock my pay. Like, you know, at
Here's the
this
deal.
point, I'm
Yeah.
like, I think we got to that point where like we understand that money is not everything.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's kind of
Right.
like I'd rather survive.
Right. And the thing is like, yeah, I think at this age is understanding the fact that money is not everything, and that I would rather protect my peace than to be paid more, a little bit more. Because if my peace is taken away, it's way more expensive than the money that I would have gotten from that job. And like that's different, I think, for me. Like that's just something I think I learned the last couple of years of like, oh, maybe especially this year of like, I'm gonna protect my peace at all costs because losing it costs more
It takes so long to recover from it too.
to recover and to get it back
I know.
and to feel like I feel good with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, in many circumstances.
Yeah.
So I totally get it. I mean, I started to think, do what's good for me, not necessarily what the world thinks is good or like
Yeah.
the standard of it.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm like, I have to live through this. This is my life, you know. So if I'm gonna go
Right.
through the world standard, but it's not
Yeah.
what I need, I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this last month was crazy. We had visitors at a conference and like traveling
Oh my
around.
gosh. You've been
And-
traveling so much this
Yeah.
year.
So
Yeah.
so like just this last month, it like just went past and then it went to November. Like I was at a conference in another city, and then like a friend came to me, so I was like touring her around, and then traveling again with my sister, and then like I got sick in the middle of it. I had an ear infection, upper respiratory infection. I was on antibiotics for like 10 days.
Girl, that felt like a year ago.
Yeah.
And you know how like we took a trip this year as well?
I know.
That was this year.
Yeah. And I'm just like in my head, I'm like, that was this year. Like, how is this year already like at the end? And we're basically almost the end of November. Where has November gone?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because the next moment I knew, I was like, we're in November. Oh no, we're at the end of November. We're almost December. So I was thinking like, I always bake pumpkin pie every year for Thanksgiving. And I'm just thinking now like, I haven't baked yet. And it's the end of November. And I'm like,
When is Thanksgiving? Isn't
next
it like
week. And so like usually every year I would bake a lot like pumpkin pies to church and things like that. And I just realized this last week, like, you haven't started baking yet. Like, are you going to bake this year? Like, are we just gonna skip that entirely? Like,
I
what are you gonna
love
do?
Thanksgiving.
Me
And then I
too.
think it's because of like our schedule and how busy we are.
Uh-huh.
I forgot about it this year.
Yeah.
I'm like, I felt like it was just Halloween. And I
Uh-huh.
hate Halloween. I'm like, I was so glad that it was November 1st.
Uh-huh.
But I blinked and it's the 20th.
I know. I know. I know. That's why I was like, if you're gonna bake pumpkin pie, you should start doing that soon because the end is here. The end of November is here, and that's when Thanksgiving is.
I know.
And so I
It's
thought,
crazy.
oh, okay. But I remembered it because like my team, like with my organization, like they're like, let's do a Thanksgiving get together. And so then people sign up for stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. So Thanksgiving is coming up.
That's good that they have that. Yeah.
So I remember that part. But I'm telling you, my energy level is like, I'm done. I'm done this year.
Okay, you know what I'm not looking forward to? I mean, I love Christmas, but like, butter. My thing, I'm like, to get presents for people,
Oh,
it stresses
yeah.
me out. Like, cause I love putting my heart and soul into
Yes,
it.
I know.
But then I'm like, I don't know what to get.
I don't have heart and soul right now. Like nobody has gifts right now, which is so odd for me. I think had it been another year, like last year, I was super excited, you know?
Right. I remember last year
I
when we
love-
had that
yeah.
dinner, lunch together.
Yeah. And everybody's like so like excited, but I feel this year is weird. Like everybody's a little more tired, a little bit more like I'm just trying to get by
Yeah.
with life with the bare minimum.
Yeah. Hey, but you know, this year, I feel like the best part of this year is that it's cold now.
I know. This is November 20th, and you can see that we're wearing
Yeah.
sweatshirts and things like
Yeah.
that. I'm excited.
Me too. And it's been, well, because we've been getting like storms and everything.
Yes.
So it's been raining. I love it. It gets cold
I
the
love
whole
it.
day.
You know what? I just like didn't want to leave the house for the last 2 days. I just like, should I be leaving the house? Maybe I should.
It's so nice, right?
Yeah, I just love the feeling, and it's not humid. It's not
It's
humid
not.
rain. It's
Yeah.
it's rain but cold.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I love this.
It feels like winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hopefully the rain will stop soon, and then it's now we're moving into the cold season in Thailand.
Yeah. I hope that it doesn't rain for my wedding.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I remember last year, like the third week of December, it rained.
Really?
Girl, yeah. I was
I
so
don't remember
confused.
that.
But then mine is the last week, so
Hopefully
oh,
not.
I'm so glad. Like all my families, my friends are gonna be here.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
to celebrate.
good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, what are you kind of looking forward to for next year?
Girl, I already have like 3 trips planned.
Next year?
Yeah.
Oh.
But it's not international. It's like
in
we're going to
Thailand.
Bangkok. Like there are 2 weddings we're going to already.
Okay.
And my husband is moving in this Friday.
Wow, that's
I know.
exciting.
So and you know, I never really lived with him. We traveled together once or twice,
yeah.
but like it's different.
Yeah.
I was asking him like, "Hey, so we start with long distance. You never see my face for like 3 years,
Yeah.
and then you see me once a week or like twice a week,
Right.
and now you're gonna see my face
Every
every
day.
single day. Isn't that crazy?"
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, kind of. He's not a type of person that get excited. I'm like, I get giddy about stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
dramatic.
Right,
So
right.
I'm like very excited about things, but I can tell that he's excited. He's like, I'm just so glad that I don't have to like go back and forth between like my apartment and like your house.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes a lot of effort too, you know.
Yeah, and yeah. So I think next year, looking forward to it. I'm excited to like, you know, I get to live. I tell my dad, I call my husband my forever roommate.
Oh, yeah, basically.
Yeah, and I'm like, I get to have my best friend with me. Like, I get to
All the
see him
time.
every single night. You know,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
That's going to be so fun.
And I told him like one thing that I really want to do, like with him, is that I want to travel with him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm so excited for that. That like we like get to share a hotel room and like,
Yeah.
you know, like we get to do things together.
yeah.
It feels like a slumber party.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I think that'd be so fun.
I think that would be really fun.
It's like if you have it, having a best friend all the time, so you do stuff with together all
It's
the
true.
time, and you can travel, you know, and share room. Like for me, it's like having my sister.
Yeah.
So like having a sister is like my best friend, and I'm just thinking like we do stuff together, we travel together, and it's just fun.
It's true. I
can be
remember
yourself.
Okay, remember that the trip that we went to, and
Yeah.
then we missed that flight.
Yeah.
And then I shared a room with you that
Yeah.
night. That was really fun to me too.
Yeah.
I was like, I miss
We were
this.
catching up.
Yeah, I miss it.
Uh-huh.
I don't really have that like time to do that with like friends anymore.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like we're in a different season. Like that kind of lifestyle is really rare.
Yeah.
To be able to like sleepovers or things like that,
Right,
because we're
yeah.
at a different stage of life.
Yeah. I think next year I kind of want to do that a little bit more of like spending more time with my friends because honestly I was talking to my husband yesterday. I was like, you know, nowadays it's just work, church, home. And like I'm really happy with that.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm really
Right.
happy with that, but I'm like, hey, like I feel like for me the circle is too small and like it's just that, you know?
Right.
So I'm like I need to kind of like get out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Which is good.
have time for my social life because it was non-existing, but like I was happy with it, but I don't think that's healthy.
Well, I mean, they like my counselor would share with me like you need connection, like you need air, like you need to breathe.
Yeah.
So like it's not just like a romantic relationship, but connection in general
Right,
with
like
people.
platonic. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's like we need that in life. Like we were
Yeah.
created to be connecting with people.
Definitely. Yeah.
And so, but I think what was a little bit hard is like finding those people to connect with where you don't feel like your energy is being drained out, but like
Yeah.
they give you life.
yeah.
I think that's yeah. But
How about you?
looking forward?
next year.
I think
2026. That's
I
kind of
think
crazy.
I'm looking forward to traveling. I love traveling. I mean, this year I traveled a lot
Girl,
too.
you travel so many times this
I
year.
think like the single life for me, the benefit is traveling.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, like I don't need to consult anybody.
That's true.
I'm just if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I love traveling with my sister. I think my sister and I we have a really good time together. Like we get along well. The stuff that we like is similar.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's just so fun. And like we get to explore a new city and
Yeah.
we there's that freedom to have that because we don't have kids or we don't have a family yet, you know, and so that that part I think I'm looking forward to of just maybe exploring new places and just seeing I don't know what the world has to offer.
Mm.
And so I look forward to that. I'm also looking to furthering my studies.
Are you going back to college?
I might be going back to college again,
Nice.
doing a PhD. So then I'm looking into that, praying about that. I think I look forward to it because it's been my long-term bucket list. I think since high school, like I'm like that's my goal. Like I was so funny because I would be like, I don't cry at weddings, but I was tearing up during the
Graduation?
graduation ceremony. Not
I
at my
get
high
it.
school graduation, but like at my like my undergrad graduation.
I totally get it.
Not because of like the accomplishment I did, but just seeing like I want to be there one
Yeah.
day as like a doctor, or because they would walk in with their like in America they would have their 3 stripes, and
Right.
that's the doctoral gown, and I just looked and I'm just like I want to be there one day,
Right.
and then it's just kind of like now I'm like I wonder if it's time or is it next year? Is this something worth investing in?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to that and seeing if that's a possibility.
That's exciting.
Yeah, because it's like in the field that I want to study in anyways.
Yeah.
And I didn't know at that time what I wanted to study.
I don't. You don't. Like, honestly, like kids that go into college,
Yeah.
they have to choose their major.
Yeah.
Girl, what?
It's so random.
It's so random.
like I
Because
yeah.
like you actually don't know what you want to do.
Yeah. Now that I'm going into this field like psychology and mental health, it's like why did I do business in the like it's just that's what I thought I did.
Honestly, like I feel like that's gonna help you in the future.
Yes, but like
Yeah.
I think had I thought that was where I was gonna go into. Like I would enjoy the corporate world, but then I actually found it the psychology, mental health more fascinating later.
Yeah.
And then that's the field that I chose.
And it takes time to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think life experience, things that have happened, and like the passion that
Yeah.
comes, I'm like, okay, like there is like I'm not just studying because I need to, but it's more of like I want to.
Yeah. That's the best part.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why people do it. What's one of the biggest lessons you learned this year? Or just one of the lessons you learned? I feel like the biggest lesson is kind of a little bit of pressure.
I think okay. One of the things that changed this year was that, honestly, to be real, I had to find money for my wedding,
Yeah.
and for me, that determination was my drive. I feel like I never thought that like I have that much drive in me. That, you know, when they said like mind over matter,
Yeah.
it's definitely true. Like you're so tired at the end of the day,
Yeah.
but you know that like if you do this one more like task or job,
Yeah.
you're gonna be you're gonna be more comfortable tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, it's the amount of money that I gained and raised this year. I don't even know how to do it. Honestly, like it was crazy.
Like the discipline that you had
Yeah.
to get that
Exactly.
goal.
Like,
Yeah.
I had to say no to a lot of stuff.
Right. The sacrifice you had to make.
Definitely like especially like okay, it's small things. I say no to like going out for coffee.
Right.
I started making it at home, and I stopped going to cafes. Not because I don't like it, but because like there are like other priorities that I
Right.
need to do.
Right. For this
know?
year. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that was like a lesson that really taught me that like I'm more capable than I thought. Yeah. I honestly this year it was crazy because and that is not only applies to myself, but like it's also to like my students that I took them for their first year of competition.
Yeah.
Like you actually have to start believing in them first.
Right.
Because like I tell her like, hey, I know that you can do more than this.
Yeah.
I know it feels like a world away.
Yeah.
But hey, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, because I have this one girl that she's at an age that in her grade that she does it for ballet, it's not that like it's quite low.
Okay.
But then she's actually competing against her age group,
Okay.
and her age group is crazy, right? In the beginning, like she couldn't even do turns like pirouettes. She couldn't like she'd never been taught. by the competition, she can do double.
Wow.
And I'm like, I told her, I'm like, hey, do you remember in the beginning of it, like you couldn't even, like you can't even tell the difference between like the turns that we have, and now you can do double. She's like, it's crazy. I'm like, oh, that, I think it's because like I learned that for myself.
Yeah.
And I know that like if I can do it, other people can do it too.
Right.
So I think I kind of like pass that on to my kids as well.
Yeah. And I think the reflection part is so important of like, look
Right.
at where you started and how far you've come.
Exactly.
Because like, be proud of yourself.
Exactly.
Of like how much you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great. I think for me, one of the biggest lessons that I got this year was to be okay to sit with uncomfortable. And yeah, I think, and to sit with hard feelings.
Yeah.
I think we're good with sitting with like happy, and we definitely sit well with angry. These are the feelings that we know: happy and angry and sad.
Right.
But there's so much more in it of
Yeah.
like, for me at least, of like sitting with the uncomfortable and like
Right.
really just go through it.
Yeah.
There is no way around it. If you numb it, it'll come out some other way.
That's true.
So when I'm uncomfortable, I talk to myself. I tell myself like, what's going on? Like what's triggering something, or what's making you upset? And like learning to identify that, and then coming to terms and like telling myself like, okay, this is what's going on inside of you. This is what you might have expected from someone else who couldn't give it to you, but I can give that to myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, I think it was a lot of lesson of like being okay with me this year.
That's a really good lesson.
Yeah. It was a hard one, and being
Yeah.
okay with like I am enough.
Yeah.
In this season, I am enough. I don't need to ask for validation from someone else.
Yeah.
Or like be good enough for someone else. I will be good enough for me.
Yeah.
And that was hard because I had to identify the things that were really hard for me, or like the things in the past that were really
Yeah.
hurtful, that were all coming back up, right? Because it was being triggered, and working through that and realizing there is no way around this. If
Yeah.
you don't go through it, it's gonna get worse. And
It's
going
true.
going through it, I'm sorry, but like it sometimes feels like death. It's so uncomfortable. Sometimes I feel like I can't sleep, and like I'm antsy, like I'm not comfortable in my body. It's like I'm,
Right.
like
You agitated.
it's agitated, like, and I could feel it physically in my body. And then I don't know, I think it's just perseverance, keep going, and just knowing like one day at a time, just keep going.
Right.
And then you develop skills along the way where like it helps you go forward. And
Yeah.
then I realized, oh, I'm growing. Like I have to learn these skills, but I don't think I would learn it any other way except for if the situation happened to me where I'm forced to go through it.
Right.
Because I had a choice, right? I was like, you don't have to deal with this.
Right.
You can just shut down and be like, no, I'm not doing with this, and go with anger. But I decided like, I'm not gonna take that route. I don't think it's healthy for me. There's clearly some issues with me that I need to face, that if I don't face it now, it will kill me later. And so I think
Yeah.
that was one of the biggest lessons of like, it's okay to be uncomfortable. It's okay to feel hard feelings and let it
Yeah.
process through.
Yeah.
And I think learning to process it through properly,
Yeah.
instead of like, I told you, like I used to pound it out in working out.
gym,
Yeah, the
yeah.
gym. And my counselor was like, did you pound it out, or like did you process it? And I'm like, I just ran till I was like gonna black out. She's like, that's not processing. That's not processing. You don't process. That's not how you process emotions. Because I was getting so upset. I was getting so angry that I would run so hard that I couldn't breathe. Like I would breathe, but really hard, so that you couldn't think about anything else but to just breathe.
Right.
But I'm not actually processing the anger inside. Like what's going on?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You're not actually having that conversation with yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think I got to know myself a lot better this year, and I love myself
Yeah.
more,
I
and
feel like that. Like I've seen the change in you.
really.
I was thinking about like what was butter like last year. Yeah.
The one thing that really, like we talked about in some other episodes too, was like being like people pleaser, being nice.
Yes.
That was part of it, is ingrained in this situation as well, of just my counselor would remind me like, are you trying to be nice? Because nice is people pleasing, or are you trying to be kind? And kindness has boundaries.
I remember that.
And I love that so much, because that's a good reminder to me of like, I want to be a kind person.
Yeah.
I don't want to be nice, because nice people are people, they can fit in with any situation
Exactly.
to please you.
Yeah.
But kindness is like, we have boundaries, and we will say no and we can still do that with, and that's being kind. Like,
Right.
that's honoring me,
Yeah.
situation, you know, and I feel much more comfortable, I think, with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it was so hard, you know, of like,
Yeah.
I don't know, I think I just learned to be more okay with me this year, how I am.
Yeah.
That was hard lessons.
It's good though.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I don't regret this year, honestly. It was a hard year, but I'm glad that
Yeah.
I went through it. Like,
Me
I'm
too.
glad.
There were a lot of new things for me too.
Mm.
Like I had to do new things, but I'm like I said, you know, like
Yeah.
I'm capable of it. I
Yeah.
can do it.
My counselor was like, humans are resilient. Like, we are resilient people. And
It's
that
true.
was the drive for me of like, I am resilient. Like, I can adjust to change to things that have happened in life. Like,
Yeah.
we're capable of that.
Right. That's good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
Yes, and we will try to, you know, record more podcasts, but you know, as you can see, Amy's wedding is coming up
Life
soon.
happens.
Life happens, and so
Yeah.
we might not be able to update maybe until like next year,
Yeah.
because next year is in like a month ish away.
Oh my gosh.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. A month and 10 days
A month.
or
Yeah.
so. Yeah,
That's wild.
it's crazy.
We have 10 days left this month.
in 2025, but to be honest, I can't even remember this year's 2025. I almost threw half of my soy sauces away because I thought this year was 2026. That's
Oh,
how bad my
no.
world was. That's how bad my
Right,
situation
right.
was. That I
I
didn't
get it.
remember the year.
Yeah, I get it.
almost threw half of it out. All right. Well, we try to record, you know, as much as we can. But if we don't see you again till next year,
Yep.
happy Thanksgiving,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas,
Happy New Year. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Okay. Bye.